This is a review PowerPoint showing some images of various stages of mitosis, embryology, and histology. So when I start this slideshow, what I'm going to do to help you study is I'm going to show you the picture and I'm going to wait for a few seconds and then I'm going to tell you what it is. So that way you can sort of quiz yourself, or if you want to mute the video and practice and then let the subtitles, they'll show up after a brief period so that you can get some repetition on your own. So here we go. Early prophase. Early prophase. Middle prophase. Late prophase. Late prophase. Metaphase. This is metaphase, it says on there. Metaphase here in the top and also on the right. In the middle is prophase. Metaphase. Anaphase. Anaphase. Telophase and cytokinesis. Telophase and cytokinesis. Here's a chance to quiz yourself, which is kind of what this whole thing is. Prophase. Metaphase. Interphase. No cell division is going on here. Prophase. Anaphase. Telophase and cytokinesis. Moving into embryology. Zygote, single cell. Cleavage stage. Morula, that's the raspberry. Blastula. Gastrula, so there's 3 layers there. Also a gastrula, more developed. This is ovarian tissue with follicles. This is an ovarian follicle. Tissue in the testes. Sperm. And now here's your chance to quiz yourself over some of those. Morula. Blastula. Zygote. Gastrula. cleavage stage, sperm, testis or testes, ovary, or if you want to say ovarian follicle. All right, moving into histology. These are going to be types of tissues. This is an organ which is showing epithelial tissue, connective tissue, and muscle tissue, and this is actually from the walls of the small intestine. Simple squamous epithelium, simple squamous epithelium, simple columnar epithelium, simple columnar epithelium, simple columnar epithelium. This is in the stomach, so some of those pink dots represent glands and some gastric pits that have to do with acid secretion there. Simple cuboidal epithelium, simple cuboidal epithelium, transitional epithelium, transitional epithelium, stratified squamous epithelium, stratified squamous epithelium, stratified squamous epithelium, pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelium. Pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelium. Pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelium. This is stratified columnar epithelium from a salivary gland. All right, so here's your opportunity for a quiz for yourself on epithelial tissue. Simple squamous epithelium, simple squamous epithelium, simple cuboidal epithelium, simple columnar epithelium, simple cuboidal epithelium, pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelium, simple squamous epithelium, pseudostratified columnar epithelium, stratified squamous epithelium, pseudostratified columnar epithelium. Looking into connective tissue. loose connective tissue or loose areolar connective tissue, loose connective tissue, loose areolar connective tissue. There's a few more fibers here. Dense irregular connective tissue, dense regular connective tissue, reticular connective tissue, adipose tissue, adipose tissue, hyaline cartilage, hyaline cartilage, this is cartilage of various types, mostly located to the right side of the slide. You've got some pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelium and looks like some smooth muscle as well. So mostly we're looking at cartilage here on the right side. Also looking in the middle at just a general layer of cartilage. Elastic cartilage, elastic cartilage, fibrocartilage, bone, 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 bone. Make sure on one of these slides that you are able to identify those components of the osteon. Blood, blood. And be sure you can pick out the red blood cells or erythrocytes, the white blood cells, the leukocytes, the platelets, and the plasma matrix. All right, here's our connective tissue quiz. Elastic cartilage, adipose tissue, blood, hyaline cartilage, bone, fibrocartilage. Now looking at muscles, there's 3 types of muscle tissue. Skeletal muscle, skeletal muscle, skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle, cardiac muscle, smooth muscle, smooth muscle, this is another shot of an entire organ. So the lining of the small intestine, see if you can note the epithelial, the connective, and the muscle tissues. Muscle tissue quiz. Cardiac muscle, smooth muscle, skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle, skeletal muscle, smooth muscle, skeletal muscle. Now this is a nerve cell. Nervous system tissue, you can see the neurons. This is a nerve cell. And this last one, this is a neuromuscular junction. So what you're seeing here is the end brush of the axon actually terminating onto skeletal muscle fibers. And so when the action potential goes down and says to release from these synaptic knobs hormones, that will cause the skeletal muscle to contract.